Guys, it's the Hawk, and we're back to talk about boxing. I want to talk a little bit about the Olympic boxing that's been going on. I want to talk about all the Brits getting gifts. So, the Olympics, it's like they're in London almost. But first of all, I want to give a shout out to one particular fighter, and that is Pat McCormack. So, this is one British fighter that actually deserved his medal. And he gave it a very brave performance in the final. I'm absolutely gutted for him. I'm absolutely gutted he didn't manage to win against Raniel Iglesias. He got schooled a bit, he got dropped, but it was very brave. And we're very proud of Pat McCormack. Seriously, he really gave it a go. So, props to him. And second of all, his opponent in the semifinals also ducked him. There was an Irish fella by the name of Aidan Walsh. And Aidan Walsh, he decided not to turn up. Well, he was very fortunate himself to win a medal, Aidan Walsh, that is. Because, his opponent in the quarterfinals, Mervyn Clare, he actually got a gift against a Jordanian fighter, which would have probably given Aidan Walsh hell, at least a very tough fight. And instead he got this bum from Mauritius, and he schooled him basically to win a medal. So he got bronze. And that's the bit how it functions, and it ties into the next fight I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about Benjamin Whittaker. So Benjamin Whittaker as well lost the final today to a Cuban named Arlen Lopez. He was a very deserved winner. And Benjamin Whittaker didn't even deserve to be in that final. That's what I'm, hinting at right here. It's not that he won controversially versus Imam Katayev in the semifinals. I think he did deserve the nod there. But in the quarterfinals against Keno Machado, I thought he lost. I thought he lost that fight, and I thought he got a gift. Especially because all the scores were even going into the third round. Then the third round was the best round for Keno Machado, the Brazilian. And somehow Whittaker got the decision. I don't really know how that went. I don't agree at all with the judges. And even he was very fortunate to meet Imam Katayev in the semifinals, because when you realize that Imam Katayev, he won officially against Nurdaletov from Kazakhstan, but I didn't really think he won that fight convincingly. I thought Imam Katayev as well was very fortunate to get that decision. And I think Nurdaletov would have probably beaten Benjamin Whittaker, as he did before. He beat him unanimously not so long ago. So I think that's an obvious pick. Of course he could have won, but I don't think he would have. It would have made for a better final as well, I think. Nurdaletov versus Arlen Lopez. So that's that. And then you also have Fraser Clark. Fraser Clark lost today versus Bakodir Jalolov. And, in this fight he got schooled a bit. He kept walking into left hands. Eventually the left hands made him suffer a huge cut, and it made him bleed like a vagina. I mean, he couldn't handle the Uzbek school. People will say, he wobbled Jalolov. I don't know about that. It was a straight right to the forehead, I think. And Jalolov, maybe he stumbled, maybe it was balance, I don't know. But he immediately got his revenge, you know what I'm saying? He was, shooting straight lefts down the pipe, and Clark, couldn't really deal with it. And eventually the refs, or the doctor actually stopped it in the third round. And Fraser Clark as well is one that really didn't deserve a medal when you think about it, because in the quarterfinals he was supposed to fight Murad Aliyev. That fight did happen, but in the fight he was down on the scorecards. He lost the first round almost unanimously. I think one judge had it for Fraser Clark. But in the second round he was getting benched up again, and the ref started warning Aliyev about headbutts, leading with the head. I didn't see it myself. And then suddenly he disqualifies Murad Aliyev and that's why Clark advanced to the final. That's some bullshit. I didn't see any intentional headbutts from the guy from France, Murat Aliyev. That's what the ref said. He was very fortunate to win the medal as well. Then we head over to the last Brits, and that's Yafai. So Yafai, he fights in the flyweight division, and I think he as well is very fortunate to win a medal. Not because he didn't beat the Cuban. I thought he deserved to win versus Vieta, and that's quarterfinal. But I'm talking about the fight before that. It was against an African, I think from Zambia. It was Chinyamba, and I thought he got outworked in that fight. I thought he lost. And Yafai, he did come forward. He did throw some good shots, but it was very few in between, and it was just getting countered all the time by this guy. This guy is very awkward. It was lengthy, and it was frankly, it was a good fight, and I thought he deserved to win. So we have Yafai getting a gift, in my opinion. We have Benjamin Whittaker getting a gift, and we have Fraser Clark getting a gift to win a medal. What it comes down to is that Pat McCormack was the only one that deserved to win a medal. So, like I said before in the video, it's like the Olympics were in London. All these Brits getting gifts, and they're all happy. They're happy with their silver medals and their bronze medals. You know how that goes, and well, at least they didn't win gold, I guess, yet. I think Yafai doesn't have a good chance to win gold, looking at who's still in the competition. But I hope he doesn't, because he didn't even deserve a medal. So that was that. Now I'm signing off, guys. Bye.